Hi, hello everyone, Richie Leahy here. I know there haven't been too many videos made on the MobiScribe Wave Color, and today I wanted to focus on the actual Play Store implementation. Now I'm not going to go all the way through this, but I do want to kind of show how to change the settings to get this to show up. So if you go up here to the top and you click the settings wheel, there's going to be, if it even goes, all right, there's going to be some type of option for it down here on the left for Play Store. If you don't have one, or if you don't see that, then you need to try to update your system. I have had issues with the system updating and not being on the right power supply. So I've had a couple of different chargers. The ones that work best are ones where I have a USB port on the actual power surge I have, and I plug the cable that came with it directly into it. It doesn't really work with USB-C to USB-C. I've had issues where it just doesn't charge, it actually drains the battery. So once you're able to get that updated, that's going to be underneath the system settings here, system updates. If you run that, get it up to date, the latest version, whatever one I'm on, has fixed a lot of the issues. But as you can see here, to enable the Google Play service, you need to click on the Play Store, actually click on the toggle here, which I have mine off for now because I already have it enabled. But once you, I already went through this process, but once you toggle that on, then you will go back to the home and you will have that option show up underneath Tools. So if you click on Tools, you can go to the Play Store. It'll kind of open up, take a second, and you can install apps. I've tested a bunch of different ones, a lot of just like light reading ones like Twitter, Instagram, Threads, and like maybe Reddit. But what I've noticed is it's not very responsive. So actually I might have to toggle that back on to get it to load. But once you're in here, toggle this on. You have to go through and register it, which I already did, and I decided that it's not worth it. So a lot of the things are very unusable whenever you're trying to read. I just wanted to see if it was worth it to kind of read email on here, and in my opinion, it's not. So if you're getting this as some sort of Android tablet, the screen is not fast enough to be able to run regular apps, and their built-in ones are fairly good. But going through and doing the Play service, and let's see if it opens up now, it's kind of finicky. It takes a while for it to kind of go through that process. But you can kind of see there's a little bit of ghosting here, and that's where a lot of the main issues lie. The screen's not fast enough to use the built-in Android apps or like apps directly from the Play Store that don't have some type of refresh built into them. So if you're going to go with this route, I wouldn't recommend going with the Play Store. Some of them are just unusable. Microsoft OneNote I tried, you couldn't even write in it. It was such a delay that it was unbelievable. But what you can do if you're watching this and you're saying, well, it's kind of disappointing then, I can't load my apps. They do have their own built-in store that I've found is much better. The only thing is there's not going to be a lot of apps on here. So they have the Kindle app, the Kobo app. They have some free books that you can go ahead and download. But you can kind of see that even the delay just clicking between things. In this video, sometimes I have to click them twice with the pen. It's not that bad if you use your finger or in real use. But there is a delay here, and it's 100 times worse using apps from the Play Store. So I wouldn't recommend it. Here are the apps that are included: Libby, Overdrive, Tolino e-reader, Kobo books, Kindle, and just a regular PDF reader, which I'm going to show the PDF reader, the Kobo books, and the Kindle app in a separate video. The Libby one's kind of similar. It's kind of, you're just going to check it out, and I think it downloads the books as the PDF. But from my experience, it's worth it if you have books from those three services. I haven't tried the other ones other than Libby for a bit, but a lot of times I can just add them to the Kindle app, and then I can actually share it between my actual Kindle and this device, and it works pretty well. There are some other tools apps like the calculator, the calendar, chess, Dropbox, These are mainly used, I think, to send notes, sync notes between the Notes app. And then the books that comes with it, they're just like the free classic books that you can kind of get everywhere. I don't know why they're blanking out whenever I click on them. But that's all available. What I'm saying is that you can set up the Google Play Store, log in, but from my experience, it is not very usable. They need to have a faster processor. I've heard that it's not really the processor in these, it's the technology behind the screen that makes it appear so slow, and there's nothing they can do until the screen gets better. This is using the Kaleido Plus, I think, not the Kaleido 3 that some other ebook readers have. They were supposed to do a model with a 3 for this. It kind of got delayed and kind of disappeared, or at least I haven't heard an update from it. But this is pretty well, if you don't mind. Like, I like the newspaper color type look, and that's exactly what this is going to give you. You just have to kind of lower your expectations if you think you're going to be able to get a usable Android experience from this.